Picture this. You're standing on a construction site. Steel beams tower above you. Sunlight reflects off concrete, dust floats in the air, and somewhere overhead, tools and materials are constantly moving. In that environment, a simple piece of plastic on your head suddenly becomes one of the most important items you wear. But have you ever stopped to ask why hard hats look the way they do? More specifically, why do they have a brim? At first glance, it might seem like a minor design choice, almost cosmetic. But the brim of a hard hat is the result of decades of trial, error, physics, and painful lessons learned the hard way. That small ridge around the edge is not there for style. It's there to quietly save lives in ways most people never think about. Let's explore right here on History of Simple Things. To understand the brim, we first need to understand what a hard hat is actually designed to do. Most people assume a hard hat's main job is to stop objects from hitting your head directly, like a helmet acting as a shield. In reality, a hard hat works more like a system. The outer shell is rigid and tough, while the suspension system inside creates a gap between the shell and your skull. When something strikes the helmet, the shell spreads the force, and the suspension absorbs and redirects energy so it doesn't transfer straight into your head. The brim plays a crucial role in this energy management by helping control where impact forces go, rather than letting them concentrate in one dangerous spot. One of the most important functions of the brim is deflection. When an object falls from above, especially at an angle, the brim helps guide it away from the head instead of letting it strike directly. Think of it like the sloped roof of a house during heavy rain. Water doesn't pool in one place, it's guided away. Similarly, the brim can cause falling debris, tools, or even small rocks to glance off the helmet rather than crash straight down onto the skull. Even a slight deflection can dramatically reduce the force of an impact, which can be the difference between a close call and a serious injury. The brim also plays a major role in protecting the face, eyes, and neck, areas that are often more vulnerable than the top of the head itself. In many industrial environments, hazards don't just come from directly above. Sparks, metal fragments, wood chips, and dust often fly downward at angles. The brim acts like a barrier, helping prevent these materials from sliding down the helmet and into the eyes or face. Without a brim, debris could easily funnel straight toward the forehead, nose, or eyes, increasing the risk of cuts, burns, or vision damage. Another overlooked function of the brim is protection from the elements. Many hard hat designs originated in outdoor industries like mining, logging, and construction, where workers were exposed to sun, rain, and snow for long hours. The brim helps shade the eyes from harsh sunlight, improving visibility and reducing eye strain. In rainy conditions, it directs water away from the face, preventing it from dripping straight into the eyes or down the back of the neck. This might sound minor, but clear vision and comfort are critical for safety. A distracted or blinded worker is far more likely to make a dangerous mistake. Interestingly, the shape and placement of the brim also relate to balance and stability. Hard hats are designed to stay in place even when the wearer looks up, bends down, or moves quickly. The brim helps distribute weight evenly around the helmet, contributing to a stable fit. This is especially important when additional equipment like face shields, earmuffs, or headlamps are attached. A well-balanced helmet reduces neck fatigue and makes it more likely that workers will actually keep the hard hat on rather than removing it because it feels uncomfortable. Over time, the design of hard hat brims has evolved to suit different tasks and hazards. Traditional full-brim hard hats provide protection all the way around the head, which is ideal for outdoor work and environments with falling debris from multiple angles. Cap-style hard hats, which resemble baseball caps with a short front brim, are more common in tighter spaces where a full brim might get in the way. Even then, the front brim remains essential, offering eye protection and forward deflection. These variations show that the brim is not optional. It's adapted but never removed. Standards and safety regulations also reinforce the importance of the brim. Safety organizations test hard hats under controlled conditions to ensure they meet strict impact and penetration requirements. The presence of a brim affects how a helmet performs in these tests, particularly in angled impacts. Engineers don't just ask whether a helmet can survive a hit, they ask how it behaves when struck from different directions. Again and again, designs with properly engineered brims prove more effective at managing real-world hazards. So the next time you see someone wearing a hard hat, take a second look at that unassuming brim. It's not just a piece of molded plastic sticking out for decoration. It's a carefully designed feature that deflects danger, shields the senses, manages energy, and improves comfort and visibility. In a world where safety often depends on small details, the brim of a hard hat is a perfect example of how thoughtful design can quietly stand between a worker and serious injury. Sometimes the most important protections are the ones we barely notice until the moment they save us. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other bingeable channels. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.